Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lauren Fix, and this is the 2024 Honda Ridgeline Trailsport. Now, there are 4 different trim levels, and this is the new one for 2024. There's a new center screen, there's a larger glove box, and a few other little things along the way. We're gonna go through this vehicle, we're gonna look under the hood, look at the inside, take it for a test drive, and in the end, I'll give you some pluses and minuses, talk about the competitors and the pricing, so stay with us right through this. Let's start off with this vehicle in itself. There is LED headlights, and the front of this vehicle does not look different than in the previous year, but there are a few minor changes. There are 4 different trim levels available for 2024. That is Sport, RTL, Trailsport, and Black Edition. This is the Trailsport. There are 7 exterior colors and 1 interior color, which is black. The Trailsport styling is a traditional body-on-frame. It has an angle of approach of 20.4 degrees and an angle of departure of 19.6 degrees. The Ridgeline performs better with its independent rear suspension on washboard dirt roads than other typical solid axle trucks. Underneath, this all-wheel drive system has off-road tuned suspension with 7.6 inches of ground clearance, skid plates, and intelligent traction management with snow, sand, and mud modes. The Ridgeline Trailsport rides on aluminum wheels that ride on general all-terrain tires. The Ridgeline is built in the United States with a 3-year 36,000-mile warranty and a 5-year 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. Coming around to the back, you'll see that there is a window in the center that is movable, that is also standard on the Ridgeline, and the bed comes standard with one option, 5 foot 4 inches. However, there is the coolest tailgate. Tailgate can come down this way, so you can use it as a normal tailgate, or underneath the Trailsport logo, you've got a tailgate that opens up this way, allowing you to have another type of access, which I really like. And in addition, you've got storage under the bed, which you can actually use as a cooler, which is really cool for tailgating. This is one of the things that Honda has that no other brand has. If you want this kind of storage, this kind of flexibility, this is your only choice. The spare tire is stored underneath the bed, which is a really good use of space and keeps the jack and the spare clean. Across the back, you have the black Ridgeline as well as the Trailsport logo, Honda logo here, exhaust system, class 3 hitch, nice and clean. This is a truck. It is not a car. It is a body-on-frame vehicle, and that will give it real truck capability. Under the hood of all Honda Ridgelines is a 3.5-liter V6 engine with 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, backed by a 9-speed automatic transmission with a towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. There is a Class 3 hitch which is provided as well. Payload capacity of 1,583 pounds, 0 to 60 times 7.2 seconds. Fuel economy 18 miles to the gallon in the city, 24 on the highway, and it runs on regular unleaded gas, which will save you a few bucks at the pump. 0 to 60 times 7.2 seconds. You can hear that V6 engine roar. It's working hard. All right, this vehicle is not a 0 to 60 launch vehicle. It's meant to be driven every day, maybe some light off-roading. And we're gonna try that. There's a little gypsum mine around here that I can sometimes sneak in and drive around. Not a lot of off-road parks in this area, unfortunately. But the vehicle has really good fuel economy, and beyond that, it rides on regular fuel, which I think is really important because that'll save you a little bit. But the vehicle rides nicely. Performance-wise, I know there's a mixture of different engines and things you can buy on the other trim levels, but when it comes to the Ridgeline, it's been a really good standard vehicle that you can drive light off-road like we're going to be doing right now, or just going to the grocery store and doing your regular driving around. Now, one of the things that's really important about the Ridgeline, it is a top safety item at 5-star NHTSA, National Highway Traffic Safety, and that's because all of the safety features are standard, and I think that's really important. Also, by the way, we're driving over a lot of potholes and stuff. I'm purposely kind of hitting them all, and it does a really nice job absorbing all this. This is an all-wheel drive, and I think that's really important. There's a new 7-inch digital cluster in front of you, a 9-inch screen here that has all of your apps, everything you need, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all really easy to access. Bluetooth, Sirius XM, AM radio, which is also really nice to have. Of course, you can use all of your media as well. Digital gauge here for the climate control. This is no problem going up this pretty steep hill. Pretty rough going up here through this quarry. Not a problem whatsoever. And I think that's one of the things that's really nice about this vehicle is it's really good if you need a truck that isn't really like a heavy duty work truck. So you buy a 3/4 ton, a 1 ton, but in this particular case, it really does a great job. And if you're tailgating, this is like the perfect tailgate vehicle because you can use that cargo container in the back for cooler. I've seen people put ice in there, drain it out, super awesome. Further down, you got some more storage, 3-stage heated seats for both driver and passenger side, wireless charging, of course, more charge ports, 2 cup holders, and of course the shifter's all built in this new gigantic glove box. Some of the new things, of course, Trailsport, the new screen, the new glove box, all a big positive for this vehicle. This vehicle's been around forever. People that buy these Ridgelines love them because they do what they need them to do, and that's really the whole thing. I mean, you buy what works for you. But as far as driving it every day, whether you want to go into the different drive modes, that's right behind your Prindle, as we used to call it, which is park, reverse, neutral, drive. Snow mode for the all-time all-wheel drive, mud and sand. But right now, for what we're driving on, the potholes and so forth, which pretty much every roadway, you'd want to put it in the normal mode. Really comfortable seating, excellent visibility, and I'm going to pull over here and put it into reverse, show you this backup camera. Backup camera right there. It's not the clearest of all the cameras you can buy, but it does have the ability to show you where the lines move to when you turn the steering wheel. And of course, it's got cross traffic alert, which I think is important when you have a vehicle like this. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with this vehicle. It's got a really nice audio system. Some of the standard safety features that come with the Ridgeline is adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, forward collision mitigation, adaptive cruise control, and parking sensors, which are really nice. The Ridgeline comes standard with an 8-speaker audio system, 540 watts. If you want to do something aftermarket, you can if you're really an audiophile. But overall, I'm really liking the orange ambient lighting, the one-touch power sunroof, power sliding rear window, all are really nice. But there are several packages you can purchase. The function package, which is $1,465, includes utility hooks, in-bed cargo net, all-season floor mats, and cargo bed cover. Our test vehicle has that. The HPD, or Honda Performance Development Plus packages, $2,750, includes black-colored wheels, fender flares, HPD emblems and decals, special front grille, and an oil pan guard. And the utility package is $1,450, includes roof rails and crossbars and running boards, and there are other packages available. The Honda Ridgeline seats 5 passengers, cloth material is standard, leather trimmed seats with orange stitching is on the upper trim levels, heated front seats, power front seats with driver memory, height adjustable driver seat, and 4-way manual passenger seat. Heated leather steering wheel that buttons right on the steering wheel, and split folding rear seats with storage underneath. Really easy to use this vehicle. This vehicle is really easy to drive. And if you're thinking, I need a truck and I kind of want an SUV, you kind of get the best of both worlds. You want to bring a lot of large items, maybe you've got a little side business. This might be the vehicle that you want because you can kind of store things as well as just drive it daily and use it like an SUV that's got an open bed. You can hear this vehicle going through the gears. It is not the quietest vehicle on the road, but I'm pretty impressed with what the Ridgeline offers. I mean, you got a lot of competitors in this category, and those vehicles are more off-road, I would say, than the Ridgeline. The Ridgeline you can take off-road for overlanding. A lot of people like to do that, sleep in the bed of the truck. That's not my thing. That might be your thing. And if it is, this is certainly one of the vehicles to consider. Now, this Trailsport trim level is available also on the Pilot. So if you think you want the SUV, we've reviewed that vehicle. You can check that out. It's right up here. Let's take a look at some of the pros and cons and the competitors, and then we'll talk about pricing. There's a lot to offer on the Ridgeline. There are some pros and cons to the 2024 Honda Ridgeline. First off, I love the new center screen, the extra storage, and lots of space on the inside of the vehicle. Also, this tailgate, I think, is a game changer and certainly better than what the competition offers. However, there are a few negatives. Towing capacity is a bit low compared to the competitors, and I wish it had a little bit more power for that get up and go off the line, but it is a truck, and if you're looking to use it as a truck as well as a regular day-to-day vehicle, you're going to be pretty pleased with this. The 2024 Honda Ridgeline has 4 different price points, starting with the Sport at $39,750, the RTL at $42,580. The Trailsport, our vehicle here, is $44,980. And if you want that black edition, which looks pretty cool, $46,350. There are some competitors in this category: the Chevy Colorado, the Jeep Gladiator, the Toyota Tacoma, which is all new, the Ford Ranger, which is also brand new, we've just reviewed that, and the Nissan Frontier, to name a few. There are some other crossovers that you might want to look at, a bigger truck, but this vehicle has quite a few competitors, so take it for a test drive, then check with your insurance company. This is going to have a really good reliability rating, which is important, as well as low maintenance. I'm sure you have additional questions when it comes to the 2024 Honda Ridgeline. Put them down below. Let's start that conversation. If you own one or you're thinking about buying one, we'd love to get your feedback. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee or just stay a little bit longer. We'll give you another way to save some money on your cell phones. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your time. I'm Lauren Fix, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.